He said his shield, David never had that star, of course. He said his shield is God. His only shield was God. That was what David says in the Old Testament. So where did they get the star from? And of course, you discover that the star actually is talked about first in the book of Amos in the Old Testament.
But ye have borne the tabernacle of your Moloch, and Chion your images, the star of your God, which ye made to yourselves. Therefore will I cause you to go into captivity beyond Damascus, saith the Lord, whose name is the God of hosts.
And that's when the Hebrews, they were called Hebrews at that time, the people of Israel, betrayed God and went, as the Bible says, whoring after the old gods of Egypt and Babylon. They left the true God then and began to worship. And Amos says one of the gods they worshiped was Moloch, the great god of fire. And his sign was the star. So the prophet Amos in the Old Testament says, and you worship the star of your god, Moloch. Wow. Moloch was this beast god, and the Hebrews, it said, you actually, the prophet Amos correctly accused the Jews, or the Hebrews at that time. He said, you even sacrificed your children to him by putting them in the fire, burning them to death. Now, the interesting thing is in the New Testament, in the book of Acts 6 and 7, the first Christian martyr Stephen also said the same thing to the Jews.
Yea, ye took up the tabernacle of Moloch, and the star of your god Remphan, figures which ye made to worship them. And I will carry you away beyond Babylon.